YouTube channel. I know you have missed me. Why would you not miss your baby girl, Louisa? Yes, you are welcome. And today's edition on Ring Talk with Louisa and on Breakfast and the Law is a very serious one. In fact, it was so serious that I had to invite a special guest to come and join me and speak because this matter tie rapper. So, just as I said before, you can seek redress once there was a promise made to you that has to do with marriage and such a person has refused to fulfill such obligation and has served you inappropriate breakfast. Well, if you have been the one that have been served, there are so many ways that you can escape paying damages, or there are so many ways you can justify your action in court. So this is actually what we are going to be discussing on this segment of Breakfast and the Law. Hi baby girl.
Hi.
Welcome to my YouTube channel.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here. Finally, I'm here.
Yeah, finally. Okay guys, I'm going to let her introduce herself. So over to you, baby.
My name is Ngifechuku Precious Uchi. I'm an Igbo girl, as you clearly know from the name. And today, I was invited to talk about breakups, breakfast, whatever you want to call it, heartbreak, whatever you want to call it, and the defenses that can avail a person who decides to break the hearts of another person. And I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to it.
Of course, baby girl. I'm also looking forward to hear her. You need to meet this baby girl. She is so nice.
They just met me.
Walk to the call.
They just met me.
I don't make nonsense friends. You know them already. Alright, baby girl. So we are going to be diving right into the business of today. So if you are that girl, as I said before, that wants to dig gold and doesn't want to go without, in fact, you want to dig gold and go for free, or you have dug already, but now
there is no gold.
There is no gold.
You only found sand.
You only found sand, and you want to carry your shovel.
I'm going to find another person to go and dig his gold.
Yes, and how you can escape without having to do anything. Or you are that man that wants to marry that young girl because of an inheritance, and you found out there is nothing. Oh, how will you now move to your own permanent site? So we are going to be discussing that in about now. Welcome back, guys. I am super excited. We have Ngifechuku here. Ngife is actually a law student. Don't let that mind. Like me, like me. A final year law student actually, and she's going to be talking to us. Like, I actually brought a specialist here. I'm doing my best. If you have not subscribed to this channel, yes, you watching, please.
I'm not going to threaten you.
Yeah. Oh, please. Me, I will threaten you. I cannot be doing all this and you are not subscribing. Well, I love you, you all know. And please, I want you to comment. Drop your comment. I want to hear feedback. And you go, yeah. So we are going to talk about these defenses about now. So give it over to you. What are defenses?
So defenses are basically, they're like excuses that people put up. This is why this happened, or unjustified. They're justifications as to why an action was performed. Especially in the streets, people put up those defenses in the streets. Now, in view of marriage is a contract. I think you discussed it the first time we talked about it.
Yes, I discussed it on the basis of promise to marry, not marriage in itself. But then
the promise to marry in itself is also a contract.
Yes.
And there are certain defenses that are available in contracts. One of them is duress. What is duress? Duress means that you were forced into it, or you were influenced by a higher authority into doing this thing.
Because some girls can force
maybe not some girls. A pastor.
Okay.
I see these things on the internet every day and they make me crazy.
Wow.
The pastor will come. If you know you like this brother, stand behind him. And I'm not having a law. Go and stand behind your judge. Pastor will not say, turn around.
Wow.
That is your wife.
This, I never saw it in
The
this
spirit
light.
of the Lord.
Yes. Duress at its
I'm telling you. And then before you know what's happening, some people go to the extreme. They call the young man for meetings. They're telling him the Lord told them. Since God cannot tell you.
Wow.
He told them that this is your wife. And then these young men are forced into proposing to a sister they may not even want to marry.
My people.
Some people use debts debt recovery to force people into relationships.
True. I remember those Nigerian movies where a man will owe one rich trader money and then he will give his daughter
To the man.
in exchange of his debt and all of that. But
That is duress. If a person is forced into a relationship and is forced to propose to another person, and that person one day stands up and says, nobody will force me into things I don't want to do, he has every right to walk away. You take him to court, he will tell the judge, see, this and this happened, I was unduly influenced, it was duress, and he will go scot-free, my dear. So if you're being forced, there is a way for you.
yes, you can plead that you were being forced.
I'm telling you.
Simple.
Another one is misrepresentation.
I like this one because many Nigerian boys and girls can lie.
People are liars.
Auntie, I raise hand for, I stand for you. Brother, I
for
beat
you.
my chest for you. I stand for you because brother, you can lie.
You lie.
You say you are working in Chevron. Chevron.
You're working in
Oil and gas.
But it's from what you company that you are doing.
It's palm oil. You say you are a doctor, but we did not know
That it was herbalist.
it's herbalist.
And you are doing. And if you misrepresent your position in life, your health, whatever, as long as it is one that affects the relationship, any misrepresentation at all that influences that person. Some people marry you not because they love you. Some people don't marry for love.
Yeah.
They marry for material things.
Yeah.
Some people marry for status.
Yeah.
Some people marry you
For name.
For name.
See, if you go and lie that you are Adeleke's son or sister
Or cousin.
or nephew, or you are related to Dangote
In some way.
and you are not, and the poor brother thinking that he will have connection through you propose to you.
It reminds me of the case of Whitfield, where the lady told the young man that her father has properties. She comes from a very, very strong home. This is a real case, of
Real case.
in fact, it was in
Was
Britain.
it Watson versus
No. That's Davis.
Okay,
That's
Davis.
Then that this is a completely different case. So the lady told the man, oh, my father is a millionaire, my father has so many investments, he's going to give you money. You get I'm a heiress, I'm an heiress,
Yes.
an heiress. So the man entered, of course, with the money inside, he was focused on the money. By the time he got there, he realized that there was nothing. He took it to court. He said, he said that he will not marry again.
Okay.
And then I took him to court. He said, no, sir, I was lied to. And if a person misrepresents you, it is enough ground for you to decide not to do again. If a person lies about their health, their finances, anything about themselves, it's enough ground for you to say
Yes,
no.
so-
And the court will recognize the fact that you were deceived
Because you entered into that relationship
on the ground of
a
the
lie,
lie.
of the lie. Your relationship is a lie. How can how can a good relationship be founded on a
Or
lie?
lies. And then, these are like the standard defenses. Now there are other defenses.
Special
We call them
defense.
special defense.
Very true.
They are very special.
I agree on this one.
So,
Wait, let me note that this one will enable you pack better damages on top of the one that you are already going to collect.
My love.
Hey, I like this one. As the Igbo girl that I am, these special defenses must be pleaded.
it's not me and you. May I never plead anything?
Oh.
May I never carry marriage?
My
Take me
dear,
anywhere.
God, I know me, I don't like trouble, but if trouble comes, okay,
We will fight
we will
it.
fight it. Oh, if peace comes, very good. Violence, we are there.
So, special defense.
They're about to talk about special
Special defenses.
defenses. But before we talk about special defenses, I want to let you know that when that breakup is consensual, you are justified.
The two of you agree.
Agreed.
We no do again.
You don't do again.
Or if this person tells you, I don't do again, you now say, okay, or you keep quiet.
Thank you. And that's the case of Davis versus Bamford. And in that case, the man said, I'm not doing again. No. Auntie did not text him, did not chat him for 2 good days. He ghosted him completely. And after 2 years, he came to the court and said, oh, he promised to marry me. Auntie, Because
Where were you 2 years
were
ago?
you 2 years ago? What happened in the period of 2 years after he proposed and said he does not want to do again? You must have consented though.
Because silence is agreement
It's
in this
agreement.
case.
Yes, in this case, because you did not say no, you did not do this one, and you did not bring your action there.
That's
So
disappeared.
you disappeared, ghosted. Who knows what you have been doing those times? So
Maybe one of your should be casted.
my dear, that's why she remembered this one. Who knows? Sharp, want to do sharp.
Want to do sharp girl.
So let's go over to the special defenses, the ones that will help you put your money in your bag.
No, the one that will help you escape very well.
No, now you know when you plead these special ones. Yeah, now, but if you plead them well, there are still some damages that will
come to
accrue.
Be accrued to you.
It will be accrued to you. I know what I'm talking about now. This is my
So for that special defenses.
Special defenses.
There are defenses that prove that the person or the other party has some moral, physical, or mental infirmity that make him unfit for marriage. In the sense that this person has this issue, and for that, he or she is not marriable.
Yeah.
So, moral infirmities are things that are relating to behavior. People that have children outside wedlock and do not inform their spouse to be that they have children outside wedlock.
Or that girl that you like, we're thinking that she was a virgin,
A good girl, maybe not a virgin,
a good girl.
Now saw her by the streets around 11 p.m. wearing God knows what.
No, it's
And
not.
saying, customer.
I wish it was just that. You have seen her in different cars and she does not even own a car wash. Neither is she helping. Neither does she run a car shop that she's running the
But
car.
that does not really prove a moral infirmity.
True, but then if she looks at if she has acted or has cheated before and you have caught her severally,
red-handed
in the act, and she has apologized, you have accepted, but she kept on doing
it.
You don't see that
It's a
if
moral
this one
infirmity.
enters into
It's
marriage,
there will be no peace.
there will be no peace. So you said no, let me wash my hand.
Off it completely.
You are justified.
Completely justified. You can treat it as a offense.
Yeah.
Or people who are very quick to anger, people who are violent, people who break stuff when they're angry, women who beat up their spouses.
The first day that you made him angry, he brought down the TV. Okay, I was saying TV. Oh,
Hey, he brought down your face.
He brought down your face, sister. I want to go in. Go be careful. Expressway there. My brother, my sister. This one will automatically
Destroy you.
So you can plead it though
As
for
a
your
defense.
own before you die inside the relationship. Does the court want you to die? No. So you can plead it.
And the court will not force you
Yes.
on a person.
Yes, because an unwilling party cannot be forced on a willing party.
Thank you.
So why would they not? They will not do that.
And then when we talk about mental infirmity, people that have square,
Something they touch sometimes.
even people that we are to be empathic towards.
Yeah.
But if you're mentally unstable in such a way that you are tired mad, or you cannot process your surrounding, you cannot process events happening in your surrounding, you are not really a person that has understanding. You are delusional. You even if it comes and goes, as long as there's some sort of mental instability, it's an infirmity. It makes you unfit for marriage. A mad person is not fit for marriage.
Very true.
And if a party is unaware of this mental infirmity and then proposes, or you guys have a relationship and then the person decides that okay, let's marry, and this person later on discovers that you have a mental infirmity, it is enough defense to avail him if peradventure you sue him to court for breach of promise to marry. Another fact that I feel like people should note is that you need to have discovered this infirmity after the promise to marry was made. If you are aware of it before the engagement, then it's assumed that you had agreed to marry despite the infirmities. So for people that knew that this person had an illness, this person had a health infirmity, because health of this was not complete, this person was mentally unstable, and then still entered and then still got engaged to that person and still promised to marry that person, you cannot claim infirmity, because assume that you had accepted that person with all their flaws. That's very, 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 very true. And then now that we've talked about defenses, mind you that defenses do not only avail you, don't only avail you from bearing the consequences or from paying for damage. Sometimes it also reduces the amount of damages you pay, especially in cases where you had grossly misrepresented, you had done a lot of things, and then no way, you are going down. But then these defenses, sometimes they may not completely avail you, but they'll reduce the amount of damages that you pay. They will subsidize it, mitigate it a little.
Alright guys, we've talked about defenses. Now I know this is the part many people are waiting for. The part that has to do with money, redress, vengeance, closure, anything you have decided to call it. So guys, let's educate to help us out. Tell us, how then can we recover this damage? And to what extent can we recover everything that has been stolen from us? Alright, over to
So
you.
what are damages? Damages are awards. They are more like compensation that the court gives a person to, at least to a reasonable extent, reinstates that person to the position he or she was before the breach of court.
And to try and mitigate the losses.
Exactly. Console, try and pull you back to where you were. Let it be as if you don't lose anything as much as you can. Now, there are so many damages that are available for people who contract have been breached. Now we have the general damages. These are damages you get for the position you lost. Especially if the breach was a breach of non-performance. Instead that person dumps you on your wedding day.
Father Lord, that can be painful.
You can get money from that. You can get damage from that, but in monetary form, in whatever form you demand. Because I'm so glad that the law gives us a chance to demand what we want, to make our claims as to what should be awarded to us as damage. Mind you, you will need to be specific because the court is not for the Christmas. You cannot give what you don't ask for
from him.
So yes, for people who were dumped on the wedding day, you can recover damages for stages, things you would have gotten if you had become his or her wife. Maybe being his wife means you get $1,000 monthly. You can always add, okay, these are things I lost because he broke the contract. The court will find a way to balance it for you. You may not get exactly the amount you demanded, but it gives the court a place to lay their hands on and compensate you.
And also, I think that the injury to your pride.
That's another damage. Injury to pride.
Because you must have told the world that you were getting married. Come on, you must have posted engagement pictures.
You must have forsaken a lot of suitors.
And imagine that it doesn't work out after all this stress. After all your commitments, after all the late night calls, after everything, the cooking,
and putting yourself out there as a soon to be bride, soon to be
oh Lord.
So the courts will award you for that emotional damage because truth is that it affects. No matter what your aim was entering that relationship, whether it was for money, but it hurts. It will destabilize you. So the court is going to compensate you for the hurt pride, the disgrace, and all that. Another damage is for gifts, your expenses, that money you spend. I like how you call them investor brothers. Those of you that buy TVs, you buy radios, you buy laptops for the family.
iPhone 13.
And you tell her, this is for our family, keep it. People that buy books and stuff like that say, this is for our family. And for adventure.
Oh, you tell her, I'm giving it to you because you're going to be my wife. It's simple. My wife should have this. You buy her a car and say, I don't want my wife to be trekking.
So that when we get married, you continue
cruising the life.
That you can recover those properties.
Very true.
You can ask for those properties.
As long as you are not the one that caused the breach.
As long as you can as my people say.
Yeah, so baby. You cannot be a witch and also be poor.
However, if they were just gifts,
yes, so
they were not giving in lieu of marriage
or in view of marriage,
you cannot recover when you were toasting her.
Yes, all those words you were trying to woo her. It was not for marriage. It was just please accept me. A gift, ordinary gift.
So, but those ones you gave to her with marriage.
Yes, because she was going to be your bride.
Yeah, they can be recovered.
Exactly.
Another one is the return of the engagement ring. I don't have one in my finger, but you know what I'm saying.
You know, it's always a problem.
It's always a problem,
especially amongst rich
people that really invest a lot in rings.
Imagine
the statement.
Yes, now giving you a
his grandmother's ring.
Oh, pure gold. And then, auntie,
you wake up and you say,
I don't want to ring. And now you want to go and sell that ring and put money in your account. Hey, 80 for more. That's what you are. You will return.
You have to return it. You will return the ring as long as you're not the one that broke the engagement. If you're not that broke the engagement, return the ring. But if he broke it, he gives you the option.
Yes.
Whether or not. And also depending on the circumstances of the case, what went on, how this thing happened.
And the court would actually rule with regards to its merits.
Yes, exactly. But he has the right to recover the engagement ring.
As long as he was not the one that failed in his own obligation or
to
in
marry
his own
you.
agreement to marry you.
Exactly. Another thing is return of gifts given by people. Makandia dump on wedding day. People that were dumped on wedding day.
You know those times that they will keep people in front to collect gifts, and people don't know that the man is
not around.
abscond.
They will now pack, keep. Please, whether you're the bride that was dumped, or you are the dumpy, you are the dumper or the dumpy, any gifts they were given for the marriage are to be returned to the people that gave the gifts. You get? So, that's it.
And I want to add something. Makandi you see somebody's relationship, you are saying, she's not fit for you.
That one is a
special case. Don't worry, we are
Damages are very important. You need to be specific on what you are looking for. Please, as you get a good lawyer. If you're going to take a case to court and you want to get all you have lost, please get a good lawyer.
Very good one. And us, you can always we are here for you now.
Yes. Advice, free legal
advice. Why would we not help people like this?
It's love, out of love. Although you pay.
Yes, of course now. Because now.
I know go show.
My sister. Legal advice is free, but hey, presenting somebody in the court.
Now that one you talk about. Inducement.
That's one I wanted to speak about. Those of you that your mouth used to leak. Somebody is in a relationship, you will not let them.
You will not stay on your own.
You will not stay on your own. You'll be inducing. Hey, take it something from you. Thank you. She's not fine enough. She's not fine enough. She does not have shape. You have big leg, and she has big leg. Both of you will marry elephants or born elephants. It's your business.
Because of you.
Yes, because of you and your inducement. In fact, she comes from this very poor family. We can tell you all these
people that have promised to marry each other. You cannot keep quiet,
and you cannot leave their relationship alone.
Please, though, if you induce any party to a marriage, to an engagement, they promise to marry,
and in fact,
make you induce them and influence them
to stop that marriage,
to leave
or to not fulfill their obligations, they can sue you. Damages.
You will pay for your leaking mouth.
Yes, you will pay because your mouth is leaking. Look at you and look at damages to pay.
So please stay out of people's relationship.
Business.
Even if you don't like a person's partner, do not induce them, especially if it's based on lies.
What is that case again? Cohen versus Seller. Yes, inducement. Where somebody that his or her mouth was leaking. Talked and he entered Wahala.
As they are suing the party, as they are suing the spouse.
Yes,
they will join you.
Because now you person.
I love this thing.
Like the law is beautiful.
It covers everybody. It thinks of all the possible circumstances. But
you have no idea how much the law looks out for you. And that is why you need to know the law. So with all of this, we are signing out. Please subscribe to this channel if you love our content, and
you will love our content.
And it is doing you somehow in your body. Please click on the notification button, and so that you can be getting notifications when
that affects your day-to-day living,
that educates you, that enlightens your life, that makes you make informed choices in life.
So you be aware, and we make it fun. She makes it fun.
My dear, I'm
And
always
very
here for you.
relatable.
I'm always here. I told you, I'm bringing law to the common man. You don't need to be scared. Law demystified. All right, now it is us signing out. Bye.
Bye.